Hey y'all, it's your girl Just Bree coming at you with another video. Feel free to hit the like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning into my channel. So, you probably don't know this about me, don't know much about me, because I don't really get on here and share too much, but I do follow local news in a few different cities. So, this video titled "Los Angeles Homeless Crisis: Homeless Man Throws Human Feces at Sherman Oaks Business Owner." Um, yeah, so there is a lot. Crime is just, as most people are probably aware, out of control. Okay. And I don't know, maybe is that just what do you tell me what you think? Is it just because we have more access to the news? Or do you think that, I mean, with the laws changing and the no cash bill and the softer on crime policies that are being implemented, do you think that, I mean, what do you think is making crime more of a, you know, issue in uh, the bigger cities per se, I guess? All right, let's fair use, fair use. I don't know how this works when you well, I don't know. I've seen other channels share local news. So let's get into it. Fox News, Los Angeles, and let's get into it. Fair use.
Alex Christine, these business owners have reached out to the police, to their city council representative, and they've gone nowhere. They say they feel ignored. That is why they turned to Fox 11 News to shed light on their massive problem.
You want to have a fight?
In Sherman Oaks, California.
You think I'm playing when I say you gotta die? You really gotta die. You gotta die.
The homelessness crisis.
You gotta get your half-naked ass out of my restaurant right now.
Has business owners closing up shops and employees fearing for their safety.
They come in, tweaking out and things of that nature. So, you never know what you're gonna get here on patrol.
They've dealt with fires caused by the unhoused, aggression on a daily basis.
I don't have, I mean, I'm just curious as to, child, the term unhoused. Does that, I mean, does that matter to you whether they call them homeless or unhoused? It's just kind of interesting that all of a sudden now, we had, listen, they're human beings. They deserve to be treated, as human beings, and all of those things. I don't know. I don't know if anybody cares. It's just interesting to see how, you know, um, the wording changes with the media and how political correctness, I guess, is just as out of control as everything else going on, I guess. Um, I mean, do you have a problem with calling people homeless? I mean, what do y'all think? I don't know. Tell me what you think.
I fear for my staff. I fear for my guests. I don't know from one day to another what's going to happen.
Like this man who openly defecates on Ventura Boulevard. And on this day, tosses a bag of his bodily waste onto business owner Paul Scrivano's SUV.
Oh my God!
Every single day, every single morning, I'm wiping that off my property before I have to do business.
Sir, why are you throwing feces at people?
Girl, you better watch out.
You threw feces at this gentleman.
This guy has to understand. I'm half paralyzed. I'm blind. I have no card for 9 years.
We offer to help the man.
You have paralyzed and blind. You knew how to put that feces on that man's car. What the hell are you talking about?
And with services for the homeless, but... Sir, do you need help? The city is offering help.
I don't need his help.
Every day is like another adventure of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It is like a literally a psych ward.
Scrivano, owner of Blue Dog Beer Tent.
You need some better deodorant, child. You need some Botox. They do Botox on their irons for the sweat. How dare he say flew over the cuckoo's nest? Isn't that offensive? I mean, and I'm not trying to make fun of the homeless people. Obviously, they have real mental issues. Listen, I was at the bus stop the other day. I was getting off well, yeah, I was at the train station in my city, which is way different from any major city. Like, we have a very small transit system that basically just circles around the city, and that's as far as it go. You ain't getting in no suburbs. You ain't getting too deep into the suburbs with our transit system, right? So anyway, this gentleman was outside. He was kind of just minding his own business initially, and then the motherfucker started screaming and yelling out some shit. I was like, oh hell no. I ain't had no mace, no box cutter, no nothing, child. I told the girl at the bus stop, I said, oh bitch, I said, I need some protection. Cause he come anywhere near me, I'ma gouge his eyeballs out. Shit.
Cavern has had about all he can take.
That's okay. Pooping on the street, peeing on the street, having sex on the street, making threats without a weapon is okay now.
And you can just feel his frustration. Tonight at 10 o'clock, we'll have a lot more on this situation here in Sherman.
I'm just surprised these people don't go down and march to the mayor's house or the city council, city hall. Like, what the hell is y'all doing? I would take all the business owners and just shut that shit down for like a week until they made some changes or something. Or just, what if a bunch of them just all of a sudden just moved from, relocated at one time, got together and was just like, listen, y'all, we packing up, we moving to another city, state, whatever. All at one time. Like, dude, y'all gotta make these people move on y'all behalf. What is the wrong with y'all? Business owners. JT said the most hilarious part of this news segment is the reporter trying to reason with a feces flinging homeless person. Man, listen, you don't know what that motherfucker got in the car. He been in, had some leftovers. Dorian's closet says he threw it at me. He wouldn't have to worry about being homeless anymore. He be in a warm embrace with the Lord. Ricardo said homeless people have more rights, freedoms than taxpaying citizens. Esperanza Mata says that's ridiculous. Something got to be done. NWA says so gross. I might end up in jail if someone threw poop on my car. Bitch, listen. I was just sitting here like, man, I understand he got issues, bitch, but you been messed around and ended up dead fucking around with me, causing all them shenanigans. Fuck out of here. Felix L. I think what these business owners fail to understand is that these homeless people are going through enormous amounts of stress and frustration, which can lead to irritability and anger towards people who are not compassionate towards them. If the restaurant owner offers him food, since he does own a restaurant, I'm sure the homeless man will be grateful and not project so much hate towards the restaurant owner. You show love and love is shown back. When you show hate, it comes back at you. Love will always conquer. Well, I don't know. What y'all think? Does he have a point? Um, and yeah, I guess he does have a point. Um, we don't know what we don't really know what he's tried to, if anything, tried to do as a kind gesture. Um, but some people don't. I don't know. Live that way, I guess, or believe in that. I don't know. Butterblood. This is my kind of news. What an amazing time to be alive. Brian Barker says, I'll be the 5,000 person who asks if this is what these leaders consider to be humane. Child, these leaders ain't thinking about these people. I think Jack, whatever, Because I think we need to go back to the old days of having two big guys in white lab coats jump out of vans and physically force these people to get mental.